country are you? Wait, what country are you from?
The UK.
Okay, we don't give a
I've
about
seen
your
this.
opinion and you're reporting. Why don't you go back to your country where you have a major migrant problem? And you no. You should care about your own borders.
No.
No. Let me tell you something. Do you
We don't
care
want you
about
here.
people from your country?
We don't want you
What
here.
about all the women that are raped by migrants?
Do you care
No,
about
by
that?
migrant. No, do you care? Okay, you're done.
Do you care
I'm
about
not.
American lives being put at
You know what?
risk?
I don't
About
care. I don't.
service members fighting for your country.
I don't care about
And
your
vice
fake news.
president?
Do you ever
She
feel
looks-
this
she's
question?
just- she's looking back to the corner.
This is an American journalist. Thank you.
I'm American, and I'd like to hear your answer to what she's asking.
Hey everybody, this is Dean FM, Dean's Fraser Milford here for your creature comfort, and today I wanted to do another reaction video. This one is going to be to another hashtag F around to find out season. You know, this is the time of divisiveness, this is the time of change, this is the time of things are brewing. There's a lot of regret, there's a lot of people from the MAGA community coming out of the woodworks. Surprise, the guy is not cutting it. We told you. It's like, I don't even know if it's a I told you so moment as much as it is just like, ugh, you voted for him? Okay, it's gonna take some time. When somebody hurts you, we gotta remember that we're all in the same country together. At the end of the day, we're all gonna have to be here together regardless, I think, unless the country is not imploded. Make sure to check out my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, official YouTube page. All my links are down below. Poor sweetie.
And they don't get it. I don't understand.
Control. There seems to have been like a resurgence of this word, especially on X from the MAGA community.
I have seen
A lot of us
that.
are
I have
autism
seen
parents
that.
like me, and we don't appreciate the use of that word because it has been used to demean and embarrass our kids.
So you sound a lot like me before I left the MAGA party.
Yep.
When I was over there, I got made fun of for feeding the homeless people. They made fun of me because I told conservative influencers not to stitch autistic children and send their hundreds of thousands of followers to go make fun of them. You are not going to instill
Please.
empathy, and you're not going to instill morals into these people. They are devoid of such. I mean, really, like, go over to X. All of your favorite creators are dropping the N-bombs constantly.
Oh, constantly.
They're praising the likes of 1940s Germany, if you will.
Nazis,
You
correct.
voted for a side that actively made fun of Tim Walz's autistic son during the election cycle. You voted for a man who openly mocked a disabled reporter. And you really
to
think
mention
you're
Musk
gonna
and his daughter.
instill morals.
Ridiculous.
What country are you? Wait, what country are you from?
the UK.
Okay, we don't give a
I've
about
seen
your
this.
opinion and you're reporting. Why don't you go back to your country where you have a major migrant problem? And you no. You should care about your own borders.
No.
No. Let me tell you something. Do you
We don't
care
want you
about
here.
people from your country?
We don't want you
What
here.
about all the women that are raped by migrants?
Do you care
No,
about
by
that?
migrant. No, do you care? Okay, you're done.
Do you care
I'm
about
not.
American lives being put at risk?
You know what? I don't
About
care. I don't.
service members fighting for your country.
I don't care about
And
your
the vice
fake news.
president?
Do you ever
She
feel
looks-
this
she's
question?
just- she's looking back to the
This is an
corner.
American journalist. Thank you.
I'm American, and I'd like to hear your answer to what she's asking.
I'm not answering her question because I don't care about her network. If you would like to ask,
It's so
I can
bitter,
answer.
it's so angry, it's so hostile. It's just, and she be talking about we don't want this, want that. Speak for yourself. Brittle, back to the corner. Chill out.
In my
What's
chest,
happening right now, Dean?
super tight, and I couldn't breathe properly. I was really scared because I thought I'm not gonna be able to breathe. I cried and then begged them to lose it up. They said like you're fine and ignored me. Then I was coming close to the bus. That lady like saw and she like fixed it. And I was like, oh my god, like that's crazy how your life can like be treated like this. Like for sure it was the most scary
You
moment
feel
of my
bad. You do
entire
feel
life.
bad.
Even MAGA voters are starting to wake up. You ever watch a horror movie where the townspeople finally realize the monster they invited in isn't just misunderstood? It's actually terrifying. That's what it feels like in America right now, except this isn't a movie, it's real life. And the monster, he calls himself King Trump. No, seriously, he said that out loud.
Isn't even Trump or is Musk into that stuff? I don't even know what's going on. Hey.
the cost of living is eating people alive. We're talking rent that feels like a mortgage and groceries that cost more than a car payment.
Yep.
Average Americans, hardworking, God-fearing, tax-paying folks are struggling to keep their heads above water under Trump 2.0. It's like someone hit the economic chaos button and just walked away, leaving the middle class to sink while billionaires buy their 5th yacht.
Keep pushing it for the next 4
Let me
years.
just say this. Thank you for being here. Because what you are managing, so many people, understandably so, would be in a fetal position in the corner, in bed right now. But you were here advocating for your baby girl.
Yep.
Fighting for yourself. And other workers like her and you, I want to express my gratitude to both of you because the humanitarian work of USAID is essential. I thank you for being here. Y'all, I really do look forward to a day where no one has to relive their trauma to compel action from their government. I am so sorry that you felt you had no other choice but to do that.
Some are asking, what were we thinking? And to be fair, we did try to warn them, but we were labeled alarmists, haters, or worse, liberal. Now, some of them are whispering what they never thought they'd say. We might have made a mistake. Now, America, the self-proclaimed land of the free and home of the brave, is looking more like the land of the detained and the paranoid. Immigrants, tourists, people just passing through. They're being detained like criminals. No due process, no dignity, just fear and confusion. And the rest of the world, they're side-eyeing us hard. Some countries are literally telling their citizens not to travel here. Not because of war, not because of a pandemic, but because we're apparently being ruled by a man who thinks he's some kind of royal overlord, and his loyalists are just fine with it.
Like, that was not the way he was. He was terrible last time. This is drastically.
If you are here and you're not a U.S. citizen, I don't care what kind of documentation you have, and I don't care how long you're staying. It does not matter if you are white passing. It does not matter how smart you are or what you're contributing, or if you're just visiting and you're a tourist.
I'm scared too, as a person of color.
It's not safe here. We're not safe. They are detaining U.S. citizens. They are detaining tourists. There was a 28-year-old backpacker, a young woman, who is now in an ICE detention facility. Let me know how to do that. I have a master's degree and I'm a very nice person. I'll be very good to your country.
Thank you.
But this ain't the place. Get out while you can.
I agree. Yeah, so I mean, my heart goes out to everybody who has been suffering from this, anybody who knows anybody. Obviously, the people who are deported probably can't see my videos, but they come back. Baby, we want you back. We want them back. That's what I said on Facebook. It's just, I am miserable about this. As an advocate for the queer community, as an advocate for the black community, for black women, knowing what has happened with the deportation, people who have been sent abroad, my heart can't help feeling very much, get them. Where's the accountability? Also, where's the people? Every single second, in my opinion, is excruciating because we know these people are suffering, and it is not the choice of the people. The majority of the people in this country, I think, are sane and rational. That's why people are kind of coming to their senses, because this has been way worse. I will admit that. I had thought that it would be.
America used to be the shining city on a hill, the place people dreamed of, fought for, ran to. Now, we're the cautionary tale. The Netflix documentary in the making. A country slipping toward authoritarianism while binge-watching its own downfall. And unless more people, left, right, center, MAGA, or me, stand up and speak out, that nightmare is going to get a sequel. And this time, the ending might not roll with a happy resolution.
Right, but they can come with the hoods. Like, why can't they just come like normal officers? Like, what is going on?
Like a bed ventilation, two open toilet, camera towards toilet. It's just like ridiculous. They say like it's a man facility for that's why like they have men first, like it's men, it was priority, women like the last, like visitor section, no bed, to like anti-sanitary small tiny piece of soap
for
26 people at the moment. It was gone like the same day.
The current administration's approach to human rights has drawn international criticism. Trump's actions have strained relationships with long-standing allies and diminished the United States' standing as a global defender of human rights. What makes this moment particularly unsettling is that these shifts aren't happening quietly. They're unfolding under a spotlight, with millions watching in real time as America seems to veer further from the values it once championed on the world stage. At home, the situation isn't any more reassuring. The American middle class is buckling under a relentless cost of living crisis. Essentials like rent, groceries, and fuel have soared to levels that are forcing families to make impossible choices. A recent report by the Federal Reserve notes that over 40% of Americans say they're worse off financially than they were just 1 year ago. And perhaps the most unexpected shift? It's coming from within Trump's own base. A growing number of MAGA supporters, the once die-hard believers, are now expressing regret. Many have taken to social media, even local news interviews, to say they feel betrayed. Promises of economic revival and national unity now ring hollow against the backdrop of economic hardship and growing authoritarian rhetoric. One viral post on Reddit read, "We thought he'd fix things. Now, we're scared of what he'll break next." Meanwhile, the international community is responding. Countries like Canada, Germany, and New Zealand have issued travel advisories warning their citizens about potential civil unrest and the erosion of legal protections within the U.S. This isn't about war or natural disasters. It's about perceived instability under a government that's leaning more toward fear than freedom. Experts warn that when populist leaders begin to view themselves as above the law, democracy begins to unravel at the seams. When you have leaders suggesting they're untouchable, literally calling themselves kings, you're not in a republic anymore. You're in trouble. This begs a larger question. If both international observers and disillusioned citizens are raising the alarm, how much longer can the warning signs be ignored? How does a country that once led the charge for global human rights reconcile with becoming a cautionary tale in its own headlines? Let us know what you think.
I think that America has been at a tipping point, and I think that as a country, we all need to kind of, as I said previously, I've noticed that there is a lot of divisiveness. I don't think MAGA can deny this. I don't think anybody can deny the amount of divisiveness this country has been suffering, the turmoil, the chaos, clash, and peeps. We are not handled in this well. This one man, this one reality TV show bankrupt man, convict. What are we talking about? This is so scary. And I want to be able to make sure that I stick to my family values in terms of like not promoting violence, which I kind of was doing at the beginning. There is a point that if you are attacked, threatened in one of these protests and you feel threatened and somebody comes at you, boom, pow, they can get it twisted. Again, my heart goes out to anybody who has been affected by anything that has been going on. So yeah, and that, my dear, was reacting to hashtag Faithful Season. Another one from TrendFeed, the channel. Trump voters break down in tears, realizing Trump played them. He didn't play the ace of spades up in the about to invade. Greenland said no. I'm going to get into another video right now, so I hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.